The advancing horde?
Not yet.
No ice?
It's coming. I've been trying to discourage you from being quite swift to foot. You mustn't mind if everything's in a little slow motion tonight.
I shall welcome it. We really must keep Edith in the house small.
That's right, Edith. Put it down on the table. Yes.
I left my cigarette case on the dressing table. Would you get it for me?
Yes, sir.
There now.
Took her by surprise.
A dry martini?
Yes, darling. I expect Madame McAlpin wants something sweeter.
We'll have this one for ourselves anyhow.
Oh dear.
What's the matter?
I have a feeling that this evening's going to be awful.
It'll probably be funny, but not awful.
You must promise not to catch my eye. If I giggle, and I'm very likely to, it will ruin everything.
You mustn't. You must be dead serious and, if possible, a little intense. We can't afford to hurt the old girl's feelings, however funny she is.
But why the Brandons, darling? He's as skeptical as we are. He'll probably say the most dreadful things.
I've warned him. Thank you, Edith.
Yes, sir.
Steady does it. We should make her walk around with a book on her head like they do in deportment lessons. Here, try this.
Lovely. Dry as a bone.
If all goes well this afternoon, I'll start on my first draft tomorrow morning.
How extraordinary it is. Did Elvira used to be a help to you? When you're thinking something out, I mean.
Sometimes. But only when she concentrated, and she didn't concentrate very often.
I do wish I'd known her.
I wonder if you would have liked her.
Does it still hurt when you think of her?
No. Well, not really. Sometimes I wish it did. I feel rather guilty.
I wonder if I die before you've grown tired of me if you forget me so soon.
What a horrible thing to say.
No, I think it's interesting.
Well, to begin with, I haven't forgotten Elvira. I remember her very distinctly. I remember how fascinating she was and how maddening. I remember how she used to play all games and how cross she got when she lost. How morally untidy she was.
Was she more physically attractive than I am?
That's a very tiresome question and fully deserves the wrong answer.
You really are very sweet. I know Elvira was a more physical person than I. I'm certain of that. It's all a question of degree.
Well, I love you, my love.
I know you, Charles. We've neither of us led exactly prim lives, have we? And we've both been married before.
I hope I haven't disappointed in any way.
Don't be so idiotic.
And if I do recall, your first husband was a great deal older than you, wasn't he? I don't want you to suspect you've missed out all along the line.
You're awfully irritating when you're trying to be witty at all costs. Almost supercilious.
That's what Elvira used to say.
I'm not at all surprised. I never imagined, physically triumphant as she was, that she was entirely lacking in perception.
Darling Ruth.
There you go again.
As I think I mentioned before, I love you, my love.
Poor Elvira.
She had a certain talent for living. It's a shame she died so young.
Poor Elvira.
Well, that remark's getting monotonous.
Poor Charles, then.
That's better.
Later on, poor Ruth, I expect.
You have no faith. You must have a little faith.
I shall strain every nerve.
A life without faith is a narrow business.
How beautifully you put things, dear.
I am to please.
I wonder if I died, how long will it be before you're married again?
You won't die. You're not the dying sort.
Neither was Elvira.
I guess she was. Now that I think about it, she had a certain ethereal, but quite not of this world quality.
Nonsense. She was of the earth. Earthy.
Well, she is now, anyhow. I was devoted to Elvira. We were married for 5 years. She died, and I missed her very much. That was 7 years ago, and with your help, I've risen above the whole thing.
Admirable. But if tragedy should darken our lives, I shall still say, with prophetic foreboding, poor Ruth.
she'll be riding her bicycle. She rides a bicycle everywhere.
It really is very spirited of the old girl.
Shall I get it, or shall I let Edith have her fling?
Well, wait a minute and see what happens.
Perhaps she didn't hear?
She's probably on one knee in a pre-sprinting position waiting for cook to open the kitchen door.
Ah, steady, Edith.
Yes, sir. Doctor and Mrs. Bradley.
We're not late, are we? I only got back from the hospital about half an hour ago.
Oh no, Madame McAlpin isn't even here yet.
That must have been how we passed coming down the hill. I said I thought it was.
Then she won't be long. I'm so very glad you're to come.
We've been looking forward to it. I feel really quite excited.
I guarantee that Violet will be good. I made her promise.
There was no need. I'm absolutely thrilled. I've only seen Madame McAlpin 2 or 3 times in the village. I've never seen her do anything at all peculiar, if you know what I mean.
A dry martini?
By all means.
She certainly is a strange woman. It was a chance remark that made me realize that she was a psychic at all. I've begun to make inquiries. Apparently she's been a professional in London for years.
It's funny to think of anybody doing it as a profession, isn't it?
I believe it's very lucrative.
Do you believe in Miss Contamine? Do you think there's anything really genuine about it at all?
I'm afraid not. But I do find it interesting how others let themselves be deceived.
Oh, but she must believe it herself, mustn't she? Or is the whole business a fake?
I suspect the worst, but that's what I'm hoping for anyhow. The character I'm planning for my book must be a complete imposter. It's the most important factor of the whole story.
What exactly are you hoping to get from her?
Well, jargon, principally. A few tricks of the trade. I haven't been to a seance for years. I want to refresh my memory.
Well, then it's not entirely new to you.
Oh no. When I was a young boy, an aunt of mine used to come and stay with us. She believed she was a medium. She used to go off into the most elaborate trances after dinner. My mother was fascinated by it.
Was she convinced?
Oh heavens no. She just naturally disliked my aunt and loved to make a fool of her.
Oh, do you think she tells fortunes? I love having my fortune told.
I expect so. Oh, we really all must be serious, you know. Until we believe explicitly, otherwise she won't play.
Also, she might really mind. It would be cruel to upset her.
Oh, I shall be as good as gold.
Have you ever teach a doctor? Professionally, I mean.
Yes. She had influenza in January. She's only been here a little over a year, you know. She was singularly unpsychic then. I believe she was an authoress.
Oh, yes, we originally met as colleagues.
So, what sorts of books does she write?
2 sorts, rather whimsical children's stories about enchanted wood with conventional flora and fauna, or enthusiastic biographies about minor royalties, very sentimental, revenant, and extremely funny.
Here she is.
She knows, doesn't she, about tonight? You're not going to spring it on her.
Of course, it was all planned last week. I told her how profoundly interested I was with anything to do with the occult, and she blossomed like a rose.
I really feel quite nervous.
Would you go meet her, darling?
I leaned my bike up against that little bush. It should be perfectly all right as long as no one touches it.
How nice of you to come all this way.
My dear Madame McAlpin.
I'm afraid I'm rather late. I had a sudden presentiment that I was going to have a puncture, so I went back to get my pump. Then, of course, it turns out I had no puncture at all.
Perhaps you went on the way home.
Dr. Bradman, the man with the gentle hand.
Oh, I'm delighted to see you looking so well, Madame McAlpin. This is my wife.
We're old friends. We meet coming out of shops.
A cocktail, anyone?
If it's a dry martini, yes. If it's a concoction, no. Experience has taught me to be very wary of concoctions.
No, it's a dry martini.
How delicious. It was wonderful cycling through the woods this evening. I was deafened with bird song.
It's been lovely all day.
But the evening is the time. Mark my words. Thank you. Cheers.
Don't you find it tiring bicycling everywhere?
On the contrary, it stimulates me. I was growing quite sedentary in London. That horrid little flat with the dim lights. They had to be dim, you know. The clients expected it.
I must say, I find bicycling very exhausting.
Steady rhythm, that's what counts. Once you get the knack of it, you never need look back. On you get and away you go.
Oh, but the hills, Madame McAlpin, those awful hills.
Just knack again. Down
here.
Would you like another?
Certainly.
Oh.
Oh. You're a very clever man. Anybody can write books, but it takes a true artiste to make a dry martini dry enough.
Are you writing anything nowadays, Madam McCarthy?
Every morning like clockwork, 7 till 1.
Is it a novel or a memoir?
It's a children's book. I have to finish it before the end of October to catch the Christmas sales. It's mostly about very small animals. The hero is a moss beetle. I had to give up my memoir on Princess Polly because she died in April. I spoke with her just the other day and she implored me to go on, but I really hadn't the heart.
You talked to her about it the other day.
Yes, through my control, of course. She sounded very irritable.
Oh, it's funny to think of people in the spirit world being irritable, isn't it?
But we have no reliable guarantee that the afterlife is any less exasperating than this one, have we?
Mr. Condamine, how can you?
I expect it's dreadfully ignorant not to know, but who is Princess Pagliatoni?
She was originally a Jewess from Odessa with quite remarkable beauty. It was an accepted fact that people would stand on the seats of railway stations and watch her whiz by.
She was a keen traveler.
In her younger days, yes. She married a Mr. Clark from the consular service and settled down a while.
And how did she become Princess Pagliatoni?
That was years later. Mr. Clark passed over and left her penniless with 2 strapping girls.
How unpleasant.
And so there was nothing left to do but obey the finger of adventure and take to the road again. And so off she went, bag and baggage, to Vladivostok.
Oh, what an extraordinary place to go.
She had cousins there. Some years later, she met old Pagliatoni as he was returning from a secret mission in Japan. He was immediately staggered by her beauty, and shortly after married her. Then her life became really interesting.
Well, I should have hardly described it as dull before.
What happened to the girls?
She neither saw nor spoke to them for 23 years.
Oh, how extraordinary.
Not at all. She was always rather erratic emotionally.
Dinner is served, ma'am.
Thank you, dear. Shall we?
Oh, no red meat, I hope.
There's meat, but I don't think it will be very red. Would you rather have an egg or something?
No, thank you. I've made it a rule not to eat red meat before I work. It sometimes has an odd effect.
What sort of effect?
Nothing of the least importance. If it isn't very red, it shouldn't matter much. Anyhow, we'll risk it.
Come, Mrs. Bradley. Madam McCarthy, go on, Charles, it's right.
On her mother's side, she went right back to August, which I thought accounted for a lot in one way or another. Even as a child, she was given to the most violent, destructive tempers. Very inbred, you know.
Yes, she must have been.
My control was quite scared when I talked to her the other day. I could hear it in her voice. After all, she's only a child.
Do you always have a child as control?
Yes, they're generally the best. Daphne has worked with me for years.
And she still goes on being a child. I mean, she shows no signs of aging at all.
Time values on the other side are utterly different than ours.
Do you feel funny when you go off into a trance?
In what way funny?
Oh, Mrs. Bradley doesn't mean funny in its comic implication. I think she meant, odd or strange.
The word was an unfortunate choice.
I'm sure. I'm very sorry.
It doesn't matter in the least. Please don't apologize.
When did you first discover that you had these extraordinary powers?
When I was quite tiny. My mother was a medium before me, you know, and so had every opportunity to stalk on the ground floor, as you may say. I had my first trance at 4 years old, and my first ectoplasmic manifestation at 5 and a half. It was a very exciting day. I shall never forget.
Your mother must have been so proud.
She was.
Do you tell fortunes?
Certainly not. I disapprove of fortune tellers most strongly.
Oh, really? Why?
Too much guesswork. You can't count on it.
How very wise.
disastrous. Oh, I do wish the men would hurry. I'm feeling really quite excited.
Please don't be. It makes everything much, much more difficult.
Well, Madam McCarthy, the time is drawing near.
Who knows? It may be receding.
How true.
I hope you feel in the mood, Madam McCarthy.
It isn't a question of mood. It's a question of concentration.
You must forgive us being impatient. We can perfectly easily wait though, if you're not quite ready to start.
Nonsense, my dear. I'm absolutely ready. Hi-ho, to work we go.
Oh, is there anything you'd like us to do?
Do.
Yes, hold hands or anything.
All in good time. But first, a few deep, deep breaths. You may talk if you wish. It won't disturb me in the least. You have a table?
Yes, we thought that one would do.
Oh, I think the one with the typewriter on it would do better. Little Tommy Tucker sings for his what shall he have but brown bread and butter? I despise it because it doesn't rhyme at all, but Daphne loves it.
Who's Daphne?
Daphne is Madame Arcati's control. She's a little girl.
Oh, yes, I see, of course.
How old is she?
Rising 7 when she died.
When was that?
February 6th, 1884.
Foolish thing.
I bet she's a little long in the tooth by now, I should think.
You should think, Dr. Brandon, but I fear you don't. At least not profoundly enough.
Do be quiet, George. You put Madame McCarthy off.
Nonsense, my dear. I'm quite used to dealing with skeptics. They're generally the most vulnerable and receptive in the long run.
You'd better take that one to heart, Dr. Brandon.
My deepest apologies, Madam McCarthy. I can assure you that I'm most deeply interested.
It is of no consequence. Will you all please sit round the table and place your hands downwards on it?
Come, Mrs. Brandon.
Oh, what about the lights?
All in good time. Please sit down, Mr. Conrad. Fingers should be touching. The light switch is by the door.
Yes, all except the small one on the desk and the gramophone.
Very well, I understand.
Keep still, Charles.
Oh, fingers touching, George. Remember what Madame McCarthy said.
Now, there are one or two things I should explain. So will you all listen attentively?
Of course.
Presently, when I begin the music, I shall switch out the lights. I then may either walk around the room a little or lie down flat. In due time, I shall join you at the table and place myself between you and your wife. I must ask you not to move or address me or do anything of the least distracting. Is that quite clear?
Perfectly.
I cannot guarantee that anything will happen at all. Daphne may be unavailable. She had a head cold very recently and was rather under the weather. Poor child. Or we may contact a poltergeist, which will be very destructive and noisy.
You're not very destructive.
Oh, they throw things, you know.
No, I didn't know.
Well, we must cross that bridge when we come to it, mustn't we?
Oh, certainly, by all means.
Now, are you all ready to clear your minds?
Well, do you mean we're to try to think of nothing?
Absolutely nothing, Dr. Bradman. Concentrate on a space or nondescript color. That's really the best way.
I'll do my damnedest.
Good work. I shall now begin the music.
Oh, dear.
Quiet, please. Is there anyone there? Is there anyone there? 1 rap for yes, 2 raps for no. Now then, is there anyone there? Shh! Is that you, Daphne? Did you call better, dear? Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you doing anything for it? I'm afraid she's quite fretful. Is there someone there who wishes to speak to someone here? Oh, Daphne! Don't do that, dear! You're hurting me! Daphne, please! Are you Mr. Condamine's cousin in the civil service? I'm afraid we've drawn a blank. Can't you think of anyone else? Rack your brains.
Oh, it might be old Mrs. Cunningham. She died on Monday.
Why would all this plummet wish to speak to me? We have nothing in common.
It's worth trying anyhow.
Are you old, Miss Plummet?
She was very deaf. Perhaps you could...
Are you old, Miss Plummet? There's no one there at all.
How disappointing. Just as we were getting along so nicely.
Violet, be quiet.
I'm afraid there's nothing of it but for me to go into a trance. I'd hoped to avoid it because it's very exhausting. However, what must be, must be. Excuse me while I stop the ground for me.
She must have her adenoids out.
Please.
Let's try to play. I can't move it. Press down hard.
Ventriloquism, that's what that was. Ventriloquism.
What are you talking about?
You mean to tell me none of you heard that?
Heard what?
You mean to sit there solemnly and tell me none of you heard anything at all?
Well, I certainly didn't.
Neither did I. I should would wish to love to hear something.
It's you who are playing the tricks, Charles. You're acting to try and frighten us.
I'm not. I swear I'm not.
It's difficult today for staying 7 years. But I suppose good evening is just better than anything else.
Who are you?
Elvira, of course. Don't be so silly.
Oh, I can't bear this for another minute. Everybody get up here. Take it over.
Oh dear, look at Madame McCarthy.
What are we to do with her?
Oh, bring her around. It's dangerous to leave her like that.
Really, Charles, you are behaving most peculiarly.
Get some brandy. Get her some brandy. Help me lift her into the chair, Brandon. Wake up, Madame McCarthy. Wake up. It's time to go home.
Come on, go easy, old man.
Wake up, Madame McCarthy. Little Tommy Tucker. Wake up. I'll get her some more brandy.
Oh look, she's coming around.
So that's the funny taste in my mouth. Well, really? Fancy allowing them to give me brandy to talk to Brandon? You should have known better. Brandy on top of a trance could have been catastrophic. Please take it away. I probably shan't sleep a wink tonight as it is.
Well, I know I shan't.
Why ever not, Charles?
Well, full experience has unhinged me.
What happened? Was it satisfactory?
Nothing much happened, Madame McCarthy. After you went off.
Oh, yes, it did. I know something happened. Very curious. I feel as though something tremendous has happened.
Charles pretended he had a voice in order to frighten us.
It was only a joke.
And a very bad one, if I may say so. Nevertheless, I'm willing to swear there's someone else psychic in this room aside from myself. I really think I must be on my way.
Wouldn't you like anything before you go?
No, no, thank you.
Wouldn't you like to leave your bike here and let us take you home?
I really think you should, Madame McCarthy. After that trance, you can't be feeling quite yourself.
Nonsense, my dear. I'm as fit as a fiddle. Goodbye, everybody. Next time, we really must put our backs into it. What?
Be careful, Miss Condamine. She might hear you.
I can't help it. I really can't. I've been holding this in for ages. I suddenly felt a drown. Is that window open?
No, they're all shut.
Maybe it was one of those whatchamacallits Madame McCarthy was talking about.
Elemental.
Well, the old girl's gone pedaling down the drive at a hell of a speed. We had a bit of trouble lighting her lamp.
Oh, poor thing.
Would you like another drink before you go?
No, really, thank you. Violet's actually quite right. I'm afraid I have to get up abdominally early tomorrow. I have to operate on a patient in Canterbury.
It has been a thrilling evening. never forget it. It was sweet of you to include us.
Yes, thank you so much, Miss Condamine.
Are you sure about those drinks?
Quite sure, thanks.
We'll let you know if you find any poltergeist swirling about.
I shouldn't forgive you if you didn't.
Come on, darling.
You feel quite well.
Perfectly. I think I'll have another drink. Do you want one?
No, thank you, dear.
Rather chilly in this room. I don't think I'll make any notes tonight. I'll start fresh first thing in the morning. My God!
Charles!
That was very clumsy, Charles, dear.
Elvira. Then it's true, it was you.
Of course it was.
Charles! Darling Charles, what are you talking about?
Are you a ghost?
I suppose I must be. It's all rather confusing.
Charles, what do you keep looking over there for? Look at me. What's happened?
Well, don't you see?
See what?
Elvira.
Elvira!
Elvira, dear. This is Ruth. And Ruth, this is Elvira.
Come and sit down, darling.
Do you mean to tell me you can't see anything at all?
If this is a joke, dear, it's gone quite far enough. Sit down for God's sake and don't be so idiotic.
What am I to do?
I thought you might be a little more pleased to see me. After all, you did conjure me up.
I did no such thing.
Of course you did. That awful child with a cold came and told me when to see me urgently.
It was a mistake. It was a horrible mistake.
Stop talking like that, Charles. As I told you before, the joke's gone far enough.
Ruth.
I will not stay here arguing any longer.
Hooray!
Shut up!
How dare you speak to me like that?
Sorry.
I will not listen to this nonsense anymore. I'm going up to bed now. I shan't be asleep. I'm too upset. So I'll leave you to turn out the lights. You can come in and tell me good night if you feel like it.
That's awfully big of her, I must say.
Be quiet. You're behaving like a gutter tonight.
That is all I have to say. Good night, Charles.
Oh, Ruth.
That was one of the most enjoyable half hours I've ever spent.
Oh, Vera, how could you?
Poor Ruth.
I've been married to her for 5 years. You've been dead for 7.
Not dead, Charles. Passed over. It's considered vulgar to say dead where I'm from.
Passed over then.
At any rate, now at least you need to make a pretense of being admirable about it.
Well, of course, dear. I'm delighted in one way.
I don't believe you love me.
I'll always love the memory of you.
Oh, Charles.
What is it?
I want to cry, but I don't think I can.
What do you want to cry for?
Seeing you after all these years and you being so irascible, like you always were.
I don't mean to be irascible, Elvira.
I don't mind, darling, I never did.
Is it cold being a ghost?
No? I don't think so.
What'll happen if I touch you?
I doubt it if you can. Do you want to?
Only very, very gently.
I loved you very much.
I loved you too. No, I can't touch you. Isn't that horrible?
Suppose it must be if we're going to stay here for any length of time.
I suppose I'll wake up soon, but I feel quite peaceful now.
That's right. Put your head back.
Like that?
Can you feel anything?
Only a light breeze through my hair.
Well, I guess that's better than nothing.
I suppose if I am mad, they'll put me in an asylum.
Don't worry about that. Just relax.
Poor Ruth.
To hell with Ruth.
Morning, darling.
Good morning, Charles.
Anything interesting in the time?
Don't be silly, Charles.
I intend to work all day.
Good.
You're very glacial this morning.
Are you surprised?
Frankly, yes, I expected more of you.
Well, really.
I've always looked up to you as a woman of perception and understanding.
Perhaps this is one of my off days.
Well, I frankly don't see what I've done that's so awful.
You behaved upon me last night. You wounded me and insulted me.
I was a victim of an aberration.
I really would rather not discuss it any further.
But you must discuss it. It's very disturbing.
There, I agree with you.
swear to you that during the seance, I was convinced that I heard Elvira's voice. And later on, I was equally convinced that she was in this room. I saw her distinctly, and we talked. After you went up to bed, we had quite a cozy little chat.
Seriously.
I know what it is. You're frightened.
Frightened? Rubbish. What is there to be frightened of?
Elvira.
Elvira ruled you with a rod of iron.
Elvira never ruled anyone. She was much too elusive. It was one of her greatest charms. The only woman in my life who ever attempted to dominate me is you. You've been at it for years.
That is completely untrue.
No, it isn't. You boss me and bully me and order me about. You let me have a hallucination if I wanted to.
You seem to forget that you gratuitously insulted me.
I did not.
You called me a gutter
I was
swine.
talking to Elvira.
If you were, it shows a fragrant picture of your first marriage.
My first marriage was absolutely charming, and it's in the worst possible taste for you to sneer at.
It's your second marriage that is absorbing me at the moment. It seems to be on the rocks.
Only because you persist in taking up this ridiculous attitude.
My attitude is that of any woman whose husband gets at her.
Ruth, I really did believe that I heard Elvira's voice. When I heard it, I was appalled.
You put up with it for 5 years.
When I saw her, I had the shock of my life. That's why I dropped the glass.
But you couldn't have seen her.
No, I couldn't have, but I did.
Did you feel quite well yesterday? During the day, I mean.
Well, of course I did.
What did you have for lunch?
You should know, you had it with me.
And how do you feel now?
Physically, you mean?
Altogether.
Well, aside from being worried, I feel quite normal.
Good. You're not hearing or seeing anything in the least bit unusual?
Not a thing.
You've absolutely
Oh my!
Looks like a big savage.
What's the matter with you now?
She's here again.
What are you talking about? Who's here?
Elvira.
Pull yourself together and don't be
I
absurd.
tell you, she's here again.
You've been having a nice scene, haven't you? I can hear you all the way down by the garden.
Mind your own business.
If you behaving like a lunatic isn't my business, nothing is.
It was about me, wasn't it? I know I should be sorry, but I'm not. I'm
How
delighted.
can you be so inconsiderate?
Inconsiderate. I like that, I must say.
Oh, Ruth, please.
Don't come near me.
Help me, you must help me.
My dear, I would with pleasure, but I can't think how.
Ruth, listen and listen carefully. I want to explain to you clearly and without emotion, beyond any shadow of a doubt. The ghost or shade or whatever you like to call it of my first wife, Elvira, is in this room now. And I know you don't believe me and you're trying valiantly to humor me. But I intend to prove it. Do you see that bowl of flowers?
Yes, dear.
Elvira will now pick up a flower, won't you, darling, just to please me.
I don't see why I should. You've been quite insufferable to me ever since I materialized.
Please.
Fine, but just this one.
Now, Ruth, watch carefully.
Very well, dear.
Go on, Elvira.
How dare you, Charles? And I'm perfectly well it's a trick.
It isn't, I swear. Elvira, do something else.
Anything to oblige.
Ooh.
You're cruel and sadistic and I'll never forgive you.
It was Elvira, I swear it was.
Let me go.
Ruth, please.
Charles, this is madness, sheer madness. It's hypnotism. Swear to me it's only that.
Hypnotism, my foot.
Extreme.
When did she pass over?
7 years ago.
She must have been on the waiting list.
Waiting list?
Yes, she must have marked herself down for a return visit. Would you say she was a woman of strong character?
I really don't know, Madam McCarthy. I'm solely concerned with the purpose of getting her away again as soon as possible.
The time has come for me to be frank with you, Miss Columbine. I haven't the faintest idea how to set about it.
You mean you have no idea about it at all?
Honesty is the best policy.
But it's outrageous.
I was in a trance. Anything might happen when I'm in a trance.
Well, all I can suggest is that you go into another immediately and get this damned woman out of my house.
I can't go into a trance at a moment's notice. It takes hours of preparation. In addition, I have to be extremely careful of my diet for days beforehand. Today, for instance, I happened to lunch with friends and had pigeon pie, which would make a trance out of the question.
Well, you'll have to do something.
Please try not to upset yourself.
You are entirely to blame for this whole horrible situation.
Kindly remember that I only came here the other night by your own invitation. I had no idea there was any other ulterior motive mixed up with it.
Ulterior motive?
Your husband was obviously eager to get in touch with his former wife.
He had no intention of getting in touch with anyone. This whole thing was planned in order for him to get information for a mystery story he is writing about a homicidal medium.
I have never been so insulted in my life, Miss Condamine. Goodbye!
Please don't go. I just need to...
To coin a phrase, as far as I'm concerned, you can stew in your own juice.
Oh! What on earth is Madame McCarthy doing here?
She came to tea.
Why did you invite her to tea?
To get me exercised, of course.
Is that true?
What?
What Elvira said.
You know perfectly well I can't hear what Elvira says.
She said you brought her here with the intentions of trying to get her exercised. Is that true?
We discussed the possibilities.
How could you do such a thing without consulting me?
I have every right.
As long as you try to be more friendly, perhaps we can have a jolly time.
I have no wish to have a jolly time with Elvira.
She's very bad-tempered, isn't she? I can't see why you married her.
Where's she now?
On the chair by the table.
I wish to be completely honest with you, Elvira. Hold on to your hats. I admit, I did invite Madame McCarthy here with the means of getting you exercise. And I think if you were in my position, you would have done the exact same thing.
I should have done it so obviously.
What did she say?
Nothing. She smiled and nodded.
Why did you really come here?
Because the power of Charles's love tugged and tugged me.
What did she say?
Nothing. She said she came back because she wanted to see me. Don't be upset, Ruth. I don't see why we can't all get along and have a good time.
This is intolerable. She has the advantage of being able to say whatever she pleases without me being able to hear it. But she can hear me all right, and I'm not going to do it anymore. I don't like Elvira any more than she likes me, and I certainly don't think I would dead or alive. She and you can have the house yourself.
Let her go. She'll calm down later.
She doesn't normally behave like this.
Do you love her
Well, of course I do.
as much as you loved me?
What do you want, Elvira?
It's hard for you to be so suspicious. All I want is to be with you.
Well, you are now.
Well, it's only now that I shall want to spend some more time alone with you, talk over old times.
You're disgraceful, Elvira.
Does it show any signs of clearing?
No, it's still pouring.
I do sympathize with you. Really, I do. It's been quite a chapter of accidents, hasn't it?
It certainly has.
That happens sometimes, you know. Everything seems to go bad at once, exactly as if evil forces were at work. I remember once when George and I went away on a fortnight's holiday, not long after we were married. We were dogged by bad luck from beginning to end. George caught a cold and sprained his ankle. I also caught a cold and had to stay in bed for 2 days. And to crown everything, the lamp in the sitting room fell over and set fire to the treatise George was writing over the hyperplasia of the abdominal gland.
How dreadful.
It
worry about Miss Condamine. It's only a slight sprain.
I'm so relieved.
He made a good deal of fuss when I examined it, though. Men are much worse patients than women, especially highly strung men like your husband.
Is he highly strung, do you think?
Oh, yes. As a matter of fact, I wanted to talk to you about that. I believe he's been overworking lately.
Overworking?
Yes, he's in a rather nervous condition. Nothing serious, you understand.
What makes you think so?
I know the symptoms. Of course, the shock of his fall might have something to do with it, but I should completely advise a rest for a couple of weeks.
You mean he ought to go away?
I do. In cases like that, a change of atmosphere can work wonders.
Well, what symptoms did you notice?
Oh, nothing to be unduly alarmed about. A certain air of strain, an inability to focus his eyes on the person he's talking to, and a few rather marked irrelevancies in his conversation.
I see. Did you notice any specific example?
Oh, he suddenly shouted, "What are you doing in the bathroom?" And then a little later, as I was writing him a prescription, he said, "For God's sake, behave yourself."
How extraordinary. He often goes on like that, particularly when he's immersed himself in writing a book.
Oh, I'm not the least perturbed about it, really, but I do think that rest and a change would be a very good idea.
Thank you so much. Would you like a sherry?
No, thank you. We should really be on our way.
How is poor Edith?
She'll be all right in a few days. She's only got a slight concussion.
It's funny that your housemaid and husband should fall on the same day, isn't it?
If that sort of thing amuses you.
Oh, Miss Condamine, I didn't mean that.
Come along, my dear. You're talking too much, as usual.
You are horrid, George. Goodbye, Miss Condamine.
I'll pop my head in sometime tomorrow morning and check on both patients.
Thank you so much.
Oh, how does it feel?
All right.
It's only a slight sprain, you know.
Well, is this damn sling really essential?
Yes, it's a wise precaution. It'll keep you from using your left hand except for when it's really necessary.
Well, I intended to drive to Folkestone this afternoon.
It would be much better if you didn't.
But it's extremely inconvenient.
You can perfectly easily wait to go tomorrow, Charles.
I can't stand on one of these dreary evenings at home. It's driving me dotty. I haven't seen a movie in 7 years.
Well, I'll be the first to congratulate you.
What was that, old man?
Charles, try to be sensible. I implore you.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
You can drive the car if you promise to drive very carefully. Your gear change is on the right side, correct?
Yes, yes.
Use your left hand as little as possible.
All right.
You'd much better stay at home.
Oh, can't you just drive him in?
I'm afraid not. There's much to do in the house. And then there's Edith to be attended to.
Oh, I'll leave you to fight about it amongst yourselves. Please remember, if you do decide to drive, drive carefully. The roads are very slippery. Anyhow, have a good night.
Goodbye again. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you so much. You really are infuriating, Elvira.
What?
I was talking to Elvira.
She isn't here.
She was a moment ago. She threw a flower at me. You're sure she isn't here?
I'm sure of it.
I need to talk to you.
Oh.
I must. It's important.
You're not gonna go make scenes again, are you? You've been behaving so well for the last few days. As far as I can see it, her position is just as difficult for you as it is for her. If not more so. Oh, poor little thing. Brought back trustingly after all those years in the afterlife, and what is she faced with? Nothing but hostility.
What did she expect?
Or your granite, Ruth. Sheer unyielding granite.
She's beginning to show her hand in all of this.
In what way?
This is a fight, a battle, a duel to the death between Elvira and me. Don't you realize that?
Oh, curiosity causes people to have such curious delusions. All this talk of duels and battles.
Her purpose is perfectly obvious. It's to get you all to herself.
Absurd, how could she?
By killing you off, of course.
Killing me off, you're mad.
Why do you suppose when you were along that dead tree branch off that the ladder broke?
Well, I can understand her wanting to kill you, but why me?
She's probably planning some spiritual remarriage. I won't put anything past her.
What are we to do?
We are to act like we suspect nothing. I'm going to get Madame McCarthy. I'll be back in half an hour.
Oh, Charles, you've been beastly to her.
No, she doesn't like being thwarted any more than you do.
She's a woman of sterling character. It's pity she's so ungiving.
As I mentioned before, I don't want to talk about Ruth. You know, it makes me feel uncomfortable.
Fine. Are you ready?
Ready for what?
To go, of course.
It's a filthy night.
how familiar this is. All throughout our married life, all I had to do was suggest something for you to start hedging me
I'm
off.
not hedging you off.
Please, Charles, let's just go.
I won't be back for another half hour at least.
What do you mean?
Ruth's taking it.
Oh no. Oh no, Charles, you've got to stop her.
What are you
You've got to
going
stop
on
her.
What have you done?
Charles, you... Oh dear.
Oh! Ruth was right. You were planning on killing me. What have you done?
Oh.
Answer me! Hello? Hello? Yes, speaking. The bridge at the bottom of the hill? No. I'll come at once.
Oh, all the filthy low-down tricks.
Regarding my wife's death to yourself. There's nothing to be done.
But there is. I have a formula. Here it is. You're still anxious to dematerialize your first wife, I suppose.
Of course, I'm perfectly furious with her. But...
But what?
She's been very upset for the last few days. My first wife has hardly left aside a moment.
Your delicacy of feeling does you credit. But you are a fool, Mr. Condamine. I have a formula here that I think will get rid of her without hurting her feelings in the least. It is extremely simple and requires nothing more than complete concentration from you and a minor trance from me. I may even be able to manage it without lying down.
Oh, Charles, what's she doing here?
She came to offer her condolences.
But they should have been congratulations.
Don't say such things, Elvira! Madam McCarthy, allow me to introduce my first wife, Elvira.
In what part of the room is she in at the moment?
She's the one that got me in the first place, isn't she?
Yes.
Well, tell her I would go home immediately. I can't stand this house another minute.
Very curious. I smell ectoplasm strongly.
What a disgusting thing to say. Charles, tell her to leave the room and to talk to you.
Go on, give her a bit of encouragement.
I will if you promise to get rid of her.
All right. Madam McCarthy, you wouldn't find it rude if I asked you to go to the dining room for a moment, would you? My first wife wishes to speak to me alone.
Very well. Hand me my bag, you little darling.
Do you really think she can give me back? The whole thing's been a failure.
Don't expect much sympathy from me. I know your highest hope was to murder me.
There was a time when you'd welcome the chance of being with me forever and ever.
Stop your crying. You brought all this on yourself, you know.
That's right. Rubbing it only because I loved you. I sat on the other side longing for you day after day. If only you died before you met Ruth. She's absolutely ruined you. Your books aren't as quite as good as they used to be.
Ruth helped me and encouraged me with all my work, which is slight more than you ever did.
That's probably what's wrong.
All I know is I'm well rid of you.
Unfortunately, you're not. You called me back.
I did not call you back!
Well, somebody did.
Oh, please go away.
There's nothing I should like more. Call her in. She's got you.
Oh, I quite agree. Madam McAlpin, would you come back in here now?
Is the darling still here?
Yes, she is. Free, my wife and I have talked it over, and she wishes to go home immediately.
You don't think she'd like to stay a few days longer?
No, I want to go now.
She wishes to go home as soon as possible. You said something about a formula.
I can't guarantee anything, you know.
What is the formula?
Nothing more than a little verse, really. I shall need some pepper and salt.
I'll get it.
You won't be frightened, dear, will you? It's absolutely painless. Whoa!
Will this be enough?
Oh, yes, I only need a little.
This is going to be a complete failure, you know. Murder is the sort of things that parties that put us all still.
Anything's worth trying.
I'm as eager to succeed as you are, but 10-1 is a dead failure.
Now, if your wife would kindly lie on the sofa.
Go on, Elvira.
Don't blame me if I get the giggles.
Is she comfortable?
Are you comfortable, Elvira?
No.
She is quite comfortable.
Oh. Mr. Condamine, I may have to go into a trance. If I do, pay no attention. Now away we go!
Oh dear. It's the pepper.
Hold yourself! Concentrate! Ghostly spectre, ghoul or fiend, nevermore be thou convened. Shepherds walked in holy rite, banish thee into the night! Oh. Is there anyone there? One rap for yes, 2 raps for no. Is there anyone there? Oh, good stuff! I'm sorry to bother you, dear, but Miss Condamine wants to return. Hold tight, Mr. Condamine! Trying to bring you!
She's in one of her chances again. I'm his much as ever was.
What happened?
Nothing at all.
Oh, yes, it did. I know something happened.
Make her do it properly.
Oh, be quiet. She's doing her best.
Oh dear.
Once and for all, Charles, what does this mean on this say?
If that really all you could say would be a great comfort to us all.
You can be as rude as you like, Elvira. I don't mind.
I wish you two would stop bickering for 1 minute.
Now listen to me, Elvira. If we're going to stay in this house indefinitely, then we'd better come to some sort of an arrangement.
What sort of arrangement?
You're not staying in this house indefinitely.
You called us back. Madam McCarthy said you did.
Madam McCarthy, the muddling old fool.
I could have told you that in the first place. Oh dear.
Oh, she must get you back.
That's gratitude for you.
Gratitude? What about all those years I devoted to you?
We've waited on you hand and foot, haven't we, Ruth?
You called us back, and you've done nothing but try to get rid of us since the moment we've got here. Hasn't he, Elvira?
He certainly has.
And now, owing to your idiotic inefficiency, we're stuck in this mortifying position.
Perhaps Charles wants us to go quite enough.
I certainly do.
Well, then you have a very weak will. I always expected it.
It's no use arguing any longer. Wake up, Madam McCarthy.
You might upset her.
I don't care if you kill her.
Are they still here?
Yes.
How disappointing. What do you say we have another seance and really put our shoulders to the wheel?
Not another
Or
sale.
else we've had enough seances.
Rome wasn't built in a day, you know.
One day I intend to give myself the pleasure of telling Madam McCarthy exactly what I think of her.
I'm afraid my wives and I have talked it over. They believe I called them back. I am certain I did not.
Love is a strong psychic force. It can work untold miracles.
Oh, I don't know.
Neither of them could have appeared in the house unless there has been somebody who wished for them.
It wasn't me.
Great Scott, I think I've been barking up the wrong tree.
How so?
All in good time.
Bradmans, Ruth, me and yourself.
Yes, to be sure. But the Bradmans weren't here last night, were they?
No,
I'm beginning to understand.
I wish I was.
A bandage. A white bandage. Hold on to a white bandage.
I don't own a white bandage.
She's too good, you know. She ought to be in the circus.
That ought to do a drive a Dutchman.
If it's a ghost, I shall scream.
Oh, I hope it's nobody we know. Did you ring, sir?
The bandage. Come here, child.
Oh, Tanner McAlpin.
Whom do you see in the room now, child?
Oh, dear.
Answer, please.
You? The mess.
Oh, she's lying.
Oh, madam.
Where are they now?
By the window.
Do you mean she can see them?
Probably not very clearly, but now.
Go on, Tanner McAlpin.
Look at me. This is my finger. Look. Have you ever seen such a long, long finger? Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. Well, so far so good. She's off all right.
Oh,
Now, if your wives would stand close together.
Ruth, Elvira.
I resist being walked about like this.
I don't like any of this. I feel peculiar.
Well, I'm afraid I must insist.
Are you sorry for being so mischievous, Edith?
Yes, madam.
Charles, this is goodbye, Charles. Make her stop for just a second. I need to talk to you.
I'm afraid you should have thought of that before. It's too late now.
Don't think of getting rid of us so easily, my dear. You might not be able to see us, but we'll be all right. And I think you behaved atrociously to this whole miserable business. And I should like to say here and now.
Let me know, we've done it!
They've gone. They've really gone.
Yes, I think. Wake up, child!
Where am I?
All right, Edith.
Do you think it's my concussion again?
Go on, Edith. Thank you very much.
Darling, what a night!
Well, thank you very much, Madam McAlpin. Perhaps you give me the pleasure of lunching with me one afternoon.
When you come back, I should be delighted.
Come back.
Take my advice and go away immediately.
You don't mean to say they could still be here? I'll take your advice. Thanks again, Madam McAlpin.
Goodbye! Don't trouble. I can find my way.
Ruth? Elvira? Are you there? I know you're there. I just wanted to let you know that I'm going away. So there's no point in hanging about here any longer. I'm going a long way away. Some more I don't believe you'll be able to follow me. Is that quite clear, my darlings? I imagine we'll meet again one day. And until we do, I intend to enjoy myself more than I've ever enjoyed myself before. You can tear up the house as much as you like. I'm leaving it anyhow. Think kindly of me.